Thank you for joining me. I am Dr. Q. This is my work of art, my book titled Let the Fun Begin, Exposing the Disease of Addiction and Its Accompanying Demons. And thank you for joining. At one time in my life, I was a gutter level drunk and dope fiend. Everything in my life was taken away from me, including my freedom, including my daughter, including my man, my home, my job, you name it. I was homeless in the streets with a brand new baby. I lived like an animal over 20 plus years. After I was blessed with the gift of recovery, October 13th, 1991, I have been in recovery from that day to this one, alcohol and drug free, by the grace of a high power who loves me. Now, Dr. Q will turn 71 years old very shortly. I felt it was my duty to share via my memoirs my first 3 years of my thinking during that recovery period. So this book covers the years 1991 until 1994. Let's get started, and thank you for coming. Let the fun begin, exposing the disease of addiction and its accompanying demons. The terrors which bond themselves to alcoholism and drug abuse are monstrous, immediate, and severe. America has the finest treatment facilities in the world. That is why writing this is a challenge, horror, and honor. So many have dedicated their lives to finding a lasting solution to this revolting illness known as addiction. Yet every day throughout this great land, alcohol and drug addiction destroys brilliant minds, families, careers, and claims innocent lives. There are too many family members who will never experience the joy of being called aunt, uncle, grandma, or granddad, or papa. They will hunger and thirst for the sweet phantom calls of relations that their senses shall never embrace. Why? Because their precious and sick loved ones will have died due to alcoholism and drug addiction. These precious loved ones carry out a fatalistic love relationship with a soul demon that only a spiritual solution will conquer. How can people harm themselves that way, you ask? Why are they constantly placing themselves in jeopardy and peril? Why don't they get help? It is against this backdrop that I present short and snappy excerpts from my redemptive story. I am living proof that alcoholism and drug addiction can be arrested one day at a time. This book is available through me, Dr. Q, $20, Cash App, DRQ71. The book is also available through Amazon. One day at a time, keep Dr. Q in prayer as I shall you. Thank you for joining me this evening.